Greetings family, peace and love to you and yours. This is Guru and thanks for visiting my channel. Family, this video is a video that I'm not too thrilled about doing. Basically, it's about this Utah nurse who settles over the rough arrest that was caught on video. If you'll recall, this is the nurse that was arrested by this police officer because she refused to draw blood from an unconscious victim, or suspect in this case. The police officer demanded that she do so. She told him of the rules and regulations and how that's not possible and that she was against her duties to do that, and the police officer arrested her. It was all caught on video. People got in a tizzy and in an uproar, and as of now, she has settled with the Salt Lake City and the university that runs the hospital, settled Tuesday for a cool $500,000. Now, what's distressing about this is the fact that there are so many black men, women, and children and senior citizens of the black race who are being terrorized by the very people who look just like this woman here. And black people, black families do not get compensated more than not. They do not get justice. And in this case, this white woman already has received financial compensation, already settled for her wrongdoing that was placed on her by this police officer. Yes, now he is fired. Oh, sure, he's fired, but she's also paid along with the hospital. So let's roll the clip.
Hey, sir, I had it. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Why is he so angry? Tell Brad to have it. That's why he is.
That's your option. He will be taken again. Okay? So, I have a request. I have a Sir. You can talk to him. Let him take her.
Now, I took a look at the comment section, and you could tell that a lot of the commenters happen to sound white. And people sometimes take offense to that, but it's funny how white people will take offense to that, and they'll say, well, how does a person sound white when they're just writing a comment? And it's somewhat on the same lines of when you're actually talking to someone on the phone and you assume the same thing. It's not much difference. But anyways, this video is funny in the fact that white people will look at it and they look in horror because she's screaming and she's wailing and crying out loud and just carrying on, right? She's carrying on. Someone should pick her up for maybe a movie or something out of Hollywood. Next we'll be reading something like that, a headline that the Utah nurse to star in a Hollywood film because she's good. But nonetheless, I mean, I'm making light of it. Yes, I am. I'm doing that for a purpose. But nonetheless, she is now, her and along with the hospital is now $500,000 richer. Now, the comments, getting back to that, is the commenters, they're sitting there crying about how the police officer the supervisor should be fired and all this and that. I mean, just carrying on. You should see some of the comments, but they're even calling the cop a thug, okay? And albeit he may be, they're just going off on this when these same people, you can't get a peep out of them except insults when it comes to black lives that don't seem to matter. When black lives are actually killed by these same police officers, the outcry is not the same. There are few, and I appreciate the white people who are out there, the ones who are part of Black Lives Matter, and I think that's necessary for me to bring up constantly. I'm constantly going to bring that up, that there are probably more white people involved with Black Lives Matter than there are black people who are really involved with Black Lives Matter. The fact is that every time on social media I have conversations with people, they want to throw out Black Lives Matter when they find out that you're a black person. And I have to remind them constantly that every time you turn on the TV and you're looking at an event involving Black Lives Matter, you might want to take a look at all the participants and see the white faces who are there instead of just looking at the black ones that you want to see. I'll repeat, you need to see the white faces that are there also, besides just looking at the black faces. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Alright, anyways, this is Guru. I'm going to end it off here. Just disgusting. Just disgusting. They're already paying them, but black families have to wait for years often to even see a penny, if that. Just disgusting. It's filthy nasty. I'm out.